Mimo bibi akwaba edoba Mega TV and platform we eso. Mustapha Gbandi Deputy General Secretary Edma NDC Amanyokono. Asanso Deputy Director of Operations at the Presidency Yura John Dramani Mahama Natnaye. Na Orewe Edin Simbi Ababontin Ochimwa NPP for binom Ashasiye when away home. She say omu dwane omu jibam omu yifui because yana makai John Jinapo abusia nina ni se omu nim said baby adina kudru ni dia omu amesi up omu amesi up omu ase omaino enti so omu ndwane ankotena buruchiri na omambo omu adwa emini no corridor asembe form wase eni se eneki no farata wakotina UK se America in the name of se osan ho yare. Meanwhile mona muka se musi agenda 111 Ghana for yenkum, not even single one was even completed. Enti no mudwin so moye aboro amponche dwonkuma. Let me tell you something. Bekwa kwoti Mustapha Gbandi amponche dwonkuma ejuso then member of parliament wu ye no sebi na ye good hospital e okurumanka wawu. Do you know why? Ni yade no din to the extent say na fe eno modine to ambulance akopim e won kan from Kumasi. Na ye good hospitals facilities okuruma enke hwane se ye kwane di na sheba akun na doctors nurses any omomu ye bi oyeyi no agina nso ahwe ne yare but no mudwin se omu ye enti no ye ka bibi omuntie ene omo homu smoothness level papa nyankopon fa de crazy menka abusiafo yaw enti sa na tie ene Mustapha Gbandi edin simbia to do ochiremu a ba NPP fo bia chese du wadwana kote ba bibia no aboa papo nom chama wuntumi de kwade se waba aka aboa papo ne sto usu bempa ene mom kekan say wherever that they have run to no. In fact ombidi omuachi even omu wum kurana sebi brusi binyado ombidi omuachi akwatwe omo e de abagana amomo bi face accountability and what transparency yenkotie Mustapha Gbandi brawode yura Kwame Nkrumah kese ehwetwe nkomo wo ade achen bi show ni so okay FM credit no enkomo mo yekoba yebeto aso.
Deputy General Secretary of the NDC were Deputy 101.7 Presidential Staffer in the post maybe in charge of operations. Okay. I'll give you some watching.
Hello.
Yeah, me about to meet you. At the same.
A dear man, or dear me.
As I net young.
Woman medium.
Deputy Presidential Staffer in charge.
Premier Presidential Staffer. And you probably brief you near MPP. I can't grant you.
Now, every day.
We are Deputy Director of Operations.
Okay, our presidency.
Michelle, wow, me a penny could be what you say.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So on TV Kaka.
Okay, Mate. Mami Fanko in free sea. You reckon for your time, you can ask someone and an opera, a special prosecutor, a declare wanted. So be a woman baby or baby, or corner or num cocoa crack, chenabra, or corner or jaria, my name Shebox Asho, Fanabra. Any revelations be a can once more. It's a say, pa.
I'll comment. Maybe in your special prosecutor.
Baba, Ushia, President Mama, Unisha, Dana say, Emma, why? What bond hold the Senua now for attend to your musicano, we're training in her.
overcome. Madam was na matcha Ghana food na wuti. The kind of the BS. Kwame, your muja is to make sure that President Mahama be president. The tea party into you, and your journey a hand time to you. In said Ghana, baby, you don't know. Our comment. Yes, I say, so what you may so be flower. Of a 10 Ghana city to their portrait, you are Yaman and Ma. Of I will be the hospital, I have no 2 years. Until me, yes, can we transwork with you. Painful be the ho upiska au nipa unyiskani ahead. Ghana is sunk so deep. The country has a problem. And today will because the empire man yourself some more yen politics. I mean I don't do politics so may come a kuma swasem. I tell you the reality because Ebia anyame ba be yoba. So twa woman issue. Now we no amanyosam na kuri gua. O mabebre me so me mabebre. We have a country to build. NPP for betra ban 8 years. Now we share social high. Ama nipa ba akofo. Sorry, I don't say white. Bonia obonsam ntimi ni no wa wiase ha na kanofori atadi no. So obonsam de onye kudu ba bi na nyame ma ne twa so. Kanofori ata na be shas e be free ase ho and what the call him. He has upgraded the evil that Satan have committed against the people of God. The Tikrumu has seen and Morwasi can watch Yedi. And Kwakra was soon Ghana. I'm so trying who was sisters who ran check was in Abbott.
Meaning you're 44.
Now, why ye Juma sum ultra radio to the Biakasa? Now, pension kakra would the ato, Usika kakra would the ato bank. So, my neighbor. Finance minister didn't cut the luxury of his life. Finance minister didn't cut down the expenditure of government. Finance minister didn't reduce corruption and stealing in his government. Or the pensioners, Maji Musika. Bondholders, Maji Musika. Hey. Now NPP for winning pay say. Sad year we. Enya NDC phone kwa bond ni yaje. Uye NDC ni yaje, uye NPP ni yaje. Unim say sa very weak akeno purata be sa de no. O ma NPP mpanyifo ni nyina yi wo musika fi bank account mu. I am confused.
We are sure.
I'm telling you. No, and this is like a party here. And after caretaker so years free one boss is being that period. One more man here, and you want to can help you. Back side good. Oh, come I'm on your son near you. And that so do a problem no fell no castle Mustapha. No problem say my baby him. One castle one. Cadopuriata bank owners. 8 minutes Francis Dibino and San Vie will finish here no collapse bank. What a wicked fellow. The NPP for when I be you don't appreciate the level of pain. NPP as a party and its current executives do not appreciate the damage that Kedofuriata have caused this country with Nana Akufo-Addo involved. Now, you see, I'm questioning now. I saw your phone in the and said, you are sitting in parliament and making noise. I mean, I'm going to say to you,
Sir.
After the special year. After and the special year. And everybody must tighten their. And those who think, say, oh, you have friends within NDC, your friend in insurance. What is Kaka crazy? I'm more than to be a campaign. What the end of it? Kukum, the Kobisa Busumbim. Kukum, the Kobisa Busumbim. I am for family. Oh, Mustapha, who future a bright to a year, I'm Casadim. Come here, Bakata. My children do not have any other country apart from this country. Yebekasa, Nyawama Prono, President Mahama, and Chihuahua, Ghanaians will not forgive him. Kenopurata is one. So Ukra, Namaka, Ukra, and the dead body, Yebek, you are prosecuting. You are this country, you are Magana for. Hey, body are what these? And what to be concerned Ministry of Finance, no one will sue, no one have a pay or don't could be no abe. My NPP, so see among the name of headquarters, no, an agency to clean up a political, yet declare one fugitives. I thought, sir, as a political party, you'll be smart enough to say so by this time. You have so because political parties are not created to commit fraud, to steal. Political parties are not created to cause pain to the people. I have thought the NPP by this time would de-associate themselves from Nanado and Kenopuriata, including the appointees who have stolen money. National chairman, general secretary, national parliament, and I'm also don't you think that we have a country to build? Don't you think?
Mama Wadibi. Okay, say what did sa bond who was some buy no? Wow, sikada any bank in Ghana no. Why investment no? Why investment no? Woko year, the market was 10,000 cities. Aye, but the over to me be a 2,000.
Aye, people have died, and the NDC and President Mahama.
Now, you know, so other government bank of Ghana or that's all.
Why?
And there's had this as a one.
Oh, dear, let's say, Kwame, Rumha. The game is yet to begin. Let's say, Parliament so opinion matter omo ye no esa enso nkofo we omo nim ni e ba come move the nothing e be sha ti o after ni e be sha ti e wo fa ECG edi who sika 6 months come you see the pain is that wo ye sans wo mo fanya san sabe because who mean say se wo wia sika every power agency. One electricity. No NDC for NPP for also be. NPP for also be. They will feel the impact of your thievery. They say will be too big. The big. No matter what, over 300 pickups at the campaign. Campaign. NPP for the
but I don't say be a businessman being a boy woman koto.
ECG a businessman. ECG at the time one almost struggle financially. ECG will be business.
There be business. Now they made it to what they have.
Wouldn't me a can move ECG. You see, we are yet to start the game. They should like me say, President Mahama, Yamin Shano. We appoint young people, our more fresh blood. We appoint young ministers. Any minister who fails to investigate his ministry and expose the corruption is himself preparing to steal. We ourselves will force the person to do it. Any minister under President Mahama's administration were investigated to expose the corruption of President Akufo-Addo in his ministry, is himself preparing to steal. Because Ghanaians must know, they must watch the movie and see the level of wickedness at NPP 2016 to 2024, led by President Akufo-Addo and led by Vice President Mahmoud Bawumia, Eddie Ghana. Everybody must get to see. Probably some of the things you haven't seen yet. Oh, okay. You haven't heard. 1.7. NPP for Dino Krumhano. Ghanaians must get to know every single thing. Any CEO, you are doing I scratch your back, you scratch my back. The youth of this country will come after you. And we will not restrain them from doing so. Because President Mahama has promised to heal Ghana, to heal the people of Ghana. Ghana for business people are crying today. If we don't create a platform where NDC businessmen, NPP businessmen can all work in their country comfortable, we don't have a country. President Akufo-Addo has destroyed that culture. President Mahama Bay, within 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, 1 month, he's almost finished with appointments. See that. This is the first time our president attracted Kunyaswa appointed the party into government. The party into government. If you go to the regions, almost all regional secretaries are regional ministers. It means that they are familiar with the problems on the ground. They are familiar with what the people of Ghana are going through. Ubi the crunch across the Akodo fertilizer and cocoon killing top. Toilet are you big see how many package and nine. And also see Kakaya sounds with the NPP 4 times with the and you sit at your headquarters to defend this corruption, this thievery, this barbaric political act by your government. Supporting the Funchi, not first and trouble. And you don't realize the pain that your own government has caused the people of Ghana and your party people. President Mahama cheered me. Thank you. You have NPP people. I about me, the spokesperson of says, Gideon Bwaku, no. Hello?
Dr. Gideon Bwaku now, okay?
Gideon Bwaku are making.
Aye.
And go on some TV, so. And President Mahama initiative. Na MPP initiative na omoye di ato. Why didn't they pay it before losing election? Before President Akufo-Addo lose election, MPP election.
Was this Kanan Kwambetria name Wama Yato?
Aye. This is the way they disrespect the conscience of the people of Ghana. I have thought that by this time NPP said the Pedriasa Ugo Kwanso and Yansafua one more party noon and the Kasa.
Baba and Okranse, yes, you almost says or Mutan, we'll cry a fourth payment.
And I want to what you the little Krumua with him.
And so be away, dear pharmacy.
What did my dwarf? You see, that's the problem. The problem is that the people do not appreciate what the ordinary Ghanaian is going through. Bank of Ghana. He's sorted or a parliamentarian. But son Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia office are benefit here. He doesn't have a problem. Gideon Bwaku doesn't have a problem. Meanwhile, MPP could have won a party move. Okay, baby. party ni winning your coffee na buy. They do him fast for. They the Bank of Ghana. Or so I know the governor them. You are inviting the governor to sack you. You see, NDC people are reasonable. We will not follow nonsense. We really know. Oh, sorry, I know who the governor them. You say the governor is unfit to be a governor of Bank of Ghana, but your wife is fit to be working at Bank of Ghana. You see, these are the kind of things. I just said, by this time, NPP, Dema, and Yankafu, accept your woman, the party, the kind, we are bonny, we assure the base. You know, yeah, maybe because Bonnie and Wedino, it's evidential, it's physical. People have gone through, people have even died. You still stand on radio to insult Ghanaians and say that you didn't do it. Hey, Kwame, Bonnie Man up to NPP. Is that the NPP I know? What now? Daimu 8 years. Who more consensus executives than I come the woman. Meanwhile, I'm main. When yes, I am Kwame. 1 more years can we know the coverage. Come on, go see factories in Po. I'm an Mwagana for. No see factories on Krum. I'm Krum for years, Jumania. What the man of Bahia war is legal, no, they are too good. Near their coverage, the Marco Jinguska. That is Kanako Tributary. That is what they are doing. NPP ministers. And now those ministers. Sikada will be a normal van to Banku. But the womb fee. Who will be a man or baby who are too good. Or too good. Here they are Tributary. Because Bank of Ghana is not supervising those who export gold and what happens to the money. In the name of one more criminal empire here, one creating a tunnel, gold for oil. No, Bank of Ghana is not supervising that gold the proceeds must come back to be taxed. And it's and they leave the money outside the country. Kwame, are these kind of people who think about the poor? Are these kind of people who think about your children? Meanwhile, people cannot afford 3 square meals a day. People cannot pay school fees. People cannot pay their hospital bills. A new government that has come, the NPP think that they can dismantle the government. Who means Ghana for bread? But here, one make us woe. Ye ni edi boni o. Nti me mo NDC fo yi. Me na so me timi atese man yi a. Ni nya ye ho atoyen. Kwame, don't you know say if the political class every day near the amanyosem aye comedy ni akoni aba. Na we edi body. No akwa share political party three. Ni jano na obentin edi boni. No share political party three. Ba Kwame, e try ka ko to aba. NPP must know, and they must tighten their belt. Everyone will be subjected to the law. Everyone. And you see, I've got the 8 minutes this year because Judiciary home. This is a clearly one son. Because one other thing Nanado have done is to pack the Judiciary with NPP form. Now, what's your one cry the Omko I'm expecting the Chief Justice to resign. He should stop visiting elders and begging. He should resign.
Why?
That's me. I'm there. So I said, we don't know. That's me. Ghanaians don't have confidence in the judiciary. They don't have. It's the truth. Nanado has politicized the judiciary. Under the current Chief Justice, the most expensive thing to ever get in our court is justice. Justice. Because the Chief Justice sitting there is an NPP woman. He came to do Nanado's base. Nanado put their head there for a reason. We want party court to them. with judges, NPP judges. Said the only case you can have the executive, you can have the legislature. Court until the place is clean up. This has a mandate to reset and clean this country up. It includes the judiciary, the prosecutor, of course, churches. Do you not see the frustration he went through? You didn't see. Who would say that they are frustrating the case? No, would be a dollars, pounds, millions.
And no dear, special prosecutor na na no what they call court na court no e can say yemfa ne sika no ma because evidence thereof no and share them nyedu obo a kire say afa kura no no special prosecutor no enye on na so case nti on fa nko yoko so ko no na ye nwonwan eti we say nyon na e bibi
saying so did you elect people to behave like that? Then ka o kwam ye ko hu $50,000 wo dem an ka ya tun so ye money laundry.
Hey! Come there, Mukran.
Abante bi the war East Legon, and ya call me dem ako hu $100,000 at the wa in called the prison. Since the part here, you nim amra, ya de fa so prosecution. Say Minister of State, ako Parliament, ako loan, see ako dredge Odo River. Na ya ji hu loan, e di ako ministry, e be wi asie no, Odo River no ya dredge. Nanso David dear, a brand be. I send it to Mama. On also quadrage, one gigana castle, Peswa, one get some poor. What could you know? He can't be me a cock of millions of dollars. Our minister, no pass here. Court to make us a young man. Do you think and do you take that court seriously? Do you take that court seriously? Tell me. Did you see Adam Yamwa as a Muslim woman? Monka, Momayanka, Nagana for Empa Omokuma and we are protecting hard agreed consensual criminality against the country. People do things and we don't talk about it. A court can say that a minister, a certain minister, and you cannot account for it. Take the money. We don't even know the laws that will prosecute such a minister. And you think we are in a serious country? The youth should take us serious.
Okay.
You think that guarantees justice and that gives youth of this country some hope? Do you have a justification? Sir, a young man should not be an armed robber under such a regime. A regime where the intellectuals come together to milk the republic of its resources. Do you trust this country? If we continue like that, do you think that the ordinary Ghanaian would think that they are living in their own country? President Muhammad should also come and do that. Come and let me tell you. I will pray every morning, not one per year. Nyankopon will give President Muhammad the wisdom, the courage, the determination to seek justice for every single person who have died because of bad governance in this country under President Akufo-Addo. I now make committee in the Polo Park, Baba or Honor, freely working in this country. But she's working because of the good leadership of President John Dramani Mahama.
Why then? Any son Baba nanti free.
You only the boyfriend the ambulance maintenance can be no. Oh no.
Bibi also move on go court.
Baba anya me asa see national security operation back pay and you have opinion markings and go defending this kind of rot. You have Nanabi and go sitting at NPP headquarters and organizing press conferences. They are protecting criminals. NPP headquarters is protecting criminals. And for what will to car will be any so many Ghana bonnet. We are finance minister. Now companies, see a loan. Now company are financial engineering. and as a financial advisor, transactional advisor, no one discuss. Are we serious in this country? Are we serious at all? A political party, when you saw election, barely 2 months, you are in a reflective mood. You haven't consoled your grassroots where your power emanates from. Who are headquarters? So who defended a nationwide declared, in fact, by consensus, both NPP and NDC have declared one man wanted. Who they also yet or fan of a song he's claimed. Really, NPP can still continue with this tangent to tell the people of Ghana to their faces that they haven't done anything wrong. We in the NDC say that they have done something wrong and will go after every single person. They shouldn't worry. When one day tables change, they can come after us. Even confirm Obiska, because you hear me back. So they are here. Now by the power, make the kakra. Well, Paul, where the kakra. But me confirm Obisika. And you have Fusika. The Bible says, how does it profit a man when you have the whole world, but yet lose your soul? Think of how Obisika. The nameAmenanam. And you have Fusika in and you have Fusika in how will it benefit Kenoporiaka of all the money he has stolen? Wakoda Hospital. So, Yare. If the U.S. doesn't bring him, come it's me. They should write to the U.S. authority to fly Kenoporiaka with drips on him down to this country. It is not something we haven't seen before. Victor Salome was sick. They put a charge on him. When he was flown into this country, Odu Airport, what would change the soul back? And they didn't share self. Yamma doctor phone training to for 1 penny. So we have references to make. And this young Christopher and this year, and then you'll be able to take your every day, father for all. Yamma, so see, I mean, for some idea of judgment to know a man who couldn't have done will be up on baby. Because you're born young also. I mean, they should bring Kenoporiaka down to face justice. NPP should facilitate bringing Kenoporiaka down because he is one of the actors that have destroyed their party. And you are standing at headquarters defending it. Nana B should bow his head in shame. And any other NPP executive who is part of this should bow their head in shame. They don't have conscience. The minority in parliament who are businessmen, who think they will, they will defend this rot, this evil against the people of Ghana, should bow their head in shame. And I congratulate the National Security Coordinator. We are behind him. He should do more. Yabachi will be anybody who doesn't understand, take a passport and leave the country. But you will stay there for the rest of your life because we buy a better. We buy no journey na PBS for one. Ebi mo jama media o ka ho a wo jare no ye better no. Ye better wo nyina. Kwa me wo nua penyi advertisable. Wo nim so a lawyer ni. Obisano. MP, Petroleum Commission. Laptop ni ewa no.
Okay,
Saloon car ba ko odi kushi. Even Nanado write a memo to say no appointee should buy a car. Ghana Supply CEO or MPP appointee or that's all. BMW Ayakama Ghana Supply was found the amount of him. Kwame, is this the kind of people who claim to be serving this country? Is it these people who claim that they are serving our country? And when we want to do 2% of what the NPP did in 2020, 2016, want to play 2% of the template to them, they are already making noise.
It's yet to begin. Mamina was why? E komo de say say afi na ahase.
Or come ye that bonk who come up because of Furiata dear. Bam Yantina, Ghana from Pantene.
So yare.
Who cry at the Beba. So no, Yare no the bonino. No, Yare. You see, he's a wicked fellow. Who Yare, and so who the bonnet. Oh, Yare saying, then Panama, so who cry. Listen, can the Furiata's dead body will be prosecuted. Come, you see, we must do something here. A man of 4 issues or deep bonnet. Political crimes that they expire. It says that you did the Kama Mustapha said, you know, once you're gone for you know with this camera. And you walk free because you get the media to defend you. I pray that the media will see the light of the criminal activities perpetrated under President Akufo-Addo against all of us, and they will change.
Mustapha Gbandi, a Deputy General Secretary of the NDC, was Deputy Director Operations, FR National Security at the Presidency. Okay, 101.7.
Enti we nsema Mustapha Gbandi editu edwa yedawase na bra na Mustapha ekasa no binim se menkwa na ma realize it ya I don't know. I can see or I can feel or I can perceive or I can what? I can hear some sort of arrogance bi ewo Mustapha Gbandi mo. Ura nyabotre na kasa na oman na yewum no sebi nyado yedembra ene yibibia constitution no ena yigina so a yede yura John ebaye. Although I understand your feelings, in 2019 or so, I stand to be corrected, a 3-bedroom apartment and NPP for Ekububu. Omububu ni kuye. And I know say who yaudie edasu womu. But o kasa nyawotere. Mustapha Ura o kasa ahumaso nyabotere. Because ye who be pen. Say an NPP for a chassis. Ewi echidi na escalate na jinsemu Ghana for kan omuntie obi aka omuntie awomode saa ekopiem elections Ghana for chire obutumi say no, you can be arrogant, but we the kingmakers, you can't be arrogant to us. Elo mo chire obu bobre enti yesre butumi na munya no monsum Ghana NPP for muni omwane ukuruma muni momo anye muni atumi wie na muni momo, you know them. It is a musu says obi aya ade aye mfata said the yura kwam nkrumati se kan no one time nipa na court na mun prosecute no mun make sure say nipa no we getting the facts correct, else the person should be prosecuted in jail. That's all. But coming to radio and speak arrogantly or speak, I know, with so much pride, you know, and Fiana, about 1 man way Ghana for the HNC, the more to me. Now, persuade say 2 million the amount, no more persuade the pay. You want to do overboard. Ebasa Ghana for any Beshasi Abremoso. Into Mustapha, unya platform being abotre, and then meet you was Sempa FM. Na nsema wokeka ndra na enye easy efa ebetfebo minim say submission credit kan ho be wi achi na chese wa no aba for which means you were not having accurate evidence to back up your what argument into ura nyabotre ma ban no eye mono afei ena ma yeden Papa aban mu. Aban no too young. Munya abotre na Papa John enhihya aban no in a sequential order. Obia se insanka bi na monhye ase na ruli Ghana as your own bona fide property wakwai. Ubehwe so ya na meboa. Na munjai arrogance of power na abawu so far no kwana mahu sade no. Mustapha Gbandi misraw ura utimia. Mo nim ne so montwa hankoma no se ne kasa bi enye unya botere woni mu bi ho. I think say oyesa ebebo an bebre. We understand him. Me say how NPP for the year no brand more position, but doesn't guarantee or warranting you to go extra mile and behave awkwardly. Ebasa, you are making your party unpopular, and the candidate who will be contesting for 2028 election, you are making him or her unpopular. And yes, now, munye jumano, na munjai interviews bebre and the kasa bebre no. Nyankopɔn hyira me ma me cheba for United States of America mame New York na Nyankopɔn hyira papa mame roye bi UK Nyankopɔn hyira me ma me obi bia hwe Bega TV no Nyankopɔn koso hyira me so subscribe to the channel no na wa like it no di na wa share na foforo nye bi hwe makro bibia bye bye.